Close. Alright, pop it. And empty.
One bottom main, I think.
Can we join server again?
Yeah, hold on. One behind the server rack is the orc.
A door. Vision.
Still behind the server rack.
Deploying sensor. I'm holding the server right now.
Watch out in A.
One's in me.
A door.
On the bottom.
Two guys.
Oh, let's go. Dude.
I can't play because of fucking gadget, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of A as well.
Yeah.
In the rotation.
In red.
I can't play the game! Oh! It's actually not fun. Like, it's actually not fun. I can't hear. I can't move. I don't know where it is. Alright, so the issue with that gadget, right? The issue with that gadget, Medusa's, I'm gonna call Medusa. Medusa's gadget is too fucking stupid. Should have to face you too slow, right? The issue is that you put the gadget on a wall like this, and it should stun in this direction, right? But what it does is you slap it on the fucking floor, and it stuns everywhere. It's not directional, it's 360. So you put it on the floor like he did, and you stun both the server door and the server cave. Because it goes 6 meters both ways, so it's 12 meters. 12 meters from end to end, 6 meters from radius. Like, so 6 meter radius and 12 meter diameter, right? That's broken. And you can't shoot it, you gotta melee it. But you can't get to it because you can't move. And you have 3 of them. You have 3 of them. Not 2, but 3. Yeah, we gotta report this for sure. It doesn't go through walls? No, it doesn't go through walls.
5 seconds before insertion.
But in my opinion, you should have line of sight like Clash. It should literally be like Clash.
Defuse the bomb.
Like a trap version of Clash. Because this is just lazy, it's no skill, and any idiot can have like crazy value out of it. But it is test server. After all, it is test server. We're meant to test these things, and we are. The only thing is that I'm still surprised about just how broken this is in test server. Because I feel like this shouldn't be the bottom line. This shouldn't be where they start. You know, it should be weaker where they start. Because it's really fucking strong. Hey, basement again.
Yeah, they have a punch, so I'm assuming somebody's playing upstairs.
I'm hard breaching.
Nice.
I'm in garage. I don't see his feet.
I'm involved.
Yeah.
Pushing with you, Swerve.
I'm on site.
I don't have bomb.
Located.
One's holding garage.
Make noise on side. I'm holding server right now. Get ready for the breach.
One's bottom main, I think. Maybe.
I have server control.
Oh, what? He's hard left. Yeah,
Dead.
you got it.
Dude, this thing makes so much noise, they can't hear me walking on site.
No, I know.
Look. I don't hear anything. I don't hear IQ moving.
I can't move.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know.
I barely hear you shoot. What I mean is that how is this the test server? It is so absurdly imbalanced. You know what I mean? I know we're testing stuff, but I still feel like the power creep is way too high on these characters. But we are testing it. It can be changed. It's not too late by any means. But still, it does feel extremely strong as a baseline. It's not like, should we nerf it? Should we buff it? It's like, if there's a big red button that says nerf, bonk! You know what I mean? You really slam that shit. Like, nerf, for sure. It's not even arguably strong. It is extremely strong. Not the gadget itself, like breaking a wall, but like the noise levels and everything else, you know? Thankfully, changing the sound volume is probably 20 times easier than nerfing the actual gadget mechanic. So it's an easy thing to fix. So it's like a slider and you turn it down. It is that simple, right? So it should be easy to fix. It just feels like whoever tested this didn't wear headphones. They were like, You know, volume. Let me see. Let's crank that. Yeah, 100 sounds good. Nice. All right. Yep. Oh, we ship it. Oh, $1 billion company. Oh, it's ready. Yep. I'm gonna send you the file right now. That's literally what happened. By the way, chat, Rainbow Six Siege has made over $1 billion in revenue since it came out. Over $1 billion. Ubisoft has become billionaires just from Siege since it came out in 2015. It has raked in over $1 billion by 2019, I believe it was. That's a lot of money. A lot of money.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
An article that came out recently
5
disclosed
seconds
that.
before insertion.
Kill them for you, Bob.
Yeah, check garage. I have garage. You can get it. You can watch another drone deck. And a drone.
Someone said there are so many viable counters to the whoop whoop. Name them, Brugahosa. What are the counters to the whoop whoop? The counters are 2, you run into it and you melee it while you get shot at. Or 2, you use one of your explosives, which you have very few of, after ADS clearing to kill it. Right? You have 3 whoop whoops. Just like Goyu has 3 shields. It doesn't take much mathematical equations to figure out that having 3 whoop whoops that require explosives is way too powerful. Right? It doesn't take that much brain capacity to do the math. Because if you play Maestro, right? Wamai, Smoke, Whoop Whoop Lady, +1, you have 2 + 1 + 1 + 3, right? Right? 2 + 1 is 3, +1 is 4, +3 is 7. You have 7 things that needs to get boomed by explosive. Now let's do the basic math equation for how many explosive triggers you have on attack. Sophia, Ashe, Nades. Now this is only in best case scenarios where you don't need to play 2 Harpies and a Thatcher, because in that case you have 6 operators. You can play Thermite, Thatcher, Hibana, +2. That means you play 1 set of Nades or Sophia and Ashe. That means you on average have 4 explosives, 6 at max capacity, right? And they have 7. So 7 - 6 = 1. There is one thing on the map you cannot clear no matter what, and that is not accounting for clearing ADSs, getting spawn peaked, clearing Wamais, line of sight, right? So let's say that on average, at least 1 or 2 things will go by. That means you have on average 3 to 4 things out of 7 that you can't clear every round. The mathematics don't lie. It's bullshit. You literally can't play the fucking game. Because it's going to be a mirror window shield. And the thing is, if shields didn't have slits in them, it wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't. But because a shield has a slit in them, it's a mirror window, effectively. Not only do you get information in front of you, you can peek with it, you know when you're safe, you know when you're not safe, and you have peek's advantage, right? You can just crouch spam above the shield and headshot people, one-shot headshot. If the shields didn't have slits, it wouldn't be a big deal. It really wouldn't, to be honest, because shields would be average. But the fact that the shields have these slits allowing you to see what's happening in front of you, you're not gonna be achieving almost anything. Right? It's on top of that, imagine you're playing in Pro League against some of the best teams in the world. They're not gonna let you kill their stuff for free. Right? They're gonna challenge you. They have one-shot headshot mechanics because that's the thing. They have ADSs, well, my strategy, right? Crossfire, run-out, spawn peaks. Team play, communication, C4s, other gadgets that are picked from the operators. And you gotta drone it all, you gotta figure it out, you gotta communicate it with your foreign teammates, and you gotta figure out how you wanna approach it. While you gotta account for the fact that you can't kill possibly everything because you only have so many explosives. So not only do you gotta counter it, but you gotta counter it correctly without knowing how much they have because you're guessing. Because you don't know exactly what they're doing. That is very, very challenging, man. And because of so many defenders having so many bullshit gadgets, you need to play IQ every single round. So you can't play 1 set of nades, and you can't play Sophia and Ashe. And you know what? They took Buck's grenades away. So Buck has flashbangs! So tell me, sir,
Down to 10 seconds.
how is it easy to counter when I can't play the game? Because I am literally being oppressed by the game. Quite
By Op 4.
literally. You tell me, because I gave you my explanation. Now tell me why it's easy. Because the reason why I said these things is someone in chat said, I can't believe that you don't know how to counter it. and you follow the trend of saying, oh, it's so overpowered. Oh, dude. I'm not multing, but you are. Because you think it's easy, but it's not. At least give IQ grenades in this case, right? That would fix all our issues. It's not perfect by any means, but it would help. We don't need any more camera gadgets? No, we don't. You're completely right. So because we don't need more camera gadgets, we're gonna make more traps that just do the work for you? Like, I agree. Having a camera isn't any better than having a trap. But I'd rather have a camera that requires someone to give you information than to just have a trap that does it automatically. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need either.